What up, what up? Welcome to the Hot Mess Comedy Hour.
It's a comedy podcast.
Welcome, guys.
This crowd is hot as fuck. Holy shit. Look at you guys. This is the most beautiful room of people I think I've ever seen in my
They are
fucking
very
life, right?
attractive. All extremely attractive people.
It's amazing. Friday night. You guys feeling good? We're feeling great. Oh, we are so excited to be here. We're so excited to be a part of this festival. And we're very excited to introduce to you our guests.
From the very popular Keith and the Girl podcast, please welcome Keith Malley and Hemda.
All right. They're throwing t-shirts.
Oh,
They
yes.
got merch. They got merch. They got merch. They got merch. They got merch. Woo!
Hello, everyone.
Wow, I was looking from the back. You guys are right.
Right?
This is a hot crowd.
Hot as fuck.
Everybody turn around. I'm kidding.
And give your number to the person next to you. Let's fuck. No, I'm kidding.
Swipe right.
I'm kidding.
Let's make it
Or
a sex
do.
party.
I don't know. So, a little bit about Keith and Hemda. They've been podcasting for 12 years. That's fucking insane. I didn't even know. And
We're
then-
old.
I like that's insane. It is stupid. It's stupid.
It's like, did the internet even exist?
It
By
was
the way,
on a
it
disk
didn't.
drive.
They started when they were 10, though, so they're still young as fuck.
Yeah. So me and Emily used to intern for them when we were children.
They were hot messes back then, too.
Yes.
Uh,
And now we have the pleasure of having them as guests on our show. Since there's so much footage on the internet of all of us, we're going to play a little game tonight. It's going to be called Defend Your Clip.
this is dumb. This is a bad idea.
Oh, are you ready?
Or is it the best idea?
So we have like almost 3,000 episodes. I'm pretty sure if you go through like 3,000 episodes, you'll find one unkind thing that I've said.
Oh, you think one? You think
And
I only
I
found
feel
one?
like isolating that and playing it back for me is a little
Right,
mean
yeah.
girl.
That's interesting, but you agreed, so...
Yeah, you
Consent is
co-sign
key.
this.
Consent is key.
I'm like, man, I love pudding pops. The things I said.
I'm so sorry. But we're going to start. We're going to be fair. We're going to start with me and Emily's clips so that we can make it even, right? We'll start that way.
Fair's fair.
Fair is fair. Emily, would you like to introduce the first clip, which is of me, I believe? I don't know what this is, by the way. She found this, and I have no idea.
It is of you.
Yes.
So here's a little backstory. Andrea, when she works out, she likes to play out fantasies in her head. Now,
Right? Why not?
We all have fantasies. You all think about like, oh, that ex who broke up with me, I would love to drive by in a Ferrari with, a hotter, richer, more successful guy, and maybe like spin around the block a couple times so he could really get a whiff of how hot and successful and awesome I am.
This
now.
is totally normal
It's very
and sane.
normal. It's
that's
very
the
normal.
that's the only reason I lose weight and go on Instagram is to be like, yeah, ooh, fuck you. You
What
could have had this, but you were bland.
That's just an example, by the way.
Right.
Just an
And you drive around 3 times. Maybe the mailman sees it. He
Right.
turns you down.
What's a little abnormal is that Andrea likes to imagine saving the lives of the ex-girlfriends of her exes in very elaborate ways.
Okay. This
that's sick.
seems weird.
Wait, your ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend?
Okay, so it's like, okay, you know when your ex has like a really hot ex, and
Wait,
you're
when
always,
does Kevin Bacon come in?
he's always dancing in the background like, you're the best. Okay, you know when your ex has like a really hot ex, and you're like, I want to be better than that ex, but also like not care about her, so like I could save her life, but you know what like, and it's like I'm a hero, but also like
I
you
could be
should
the better
with me.
person.
You know what I mean? Like I could be, yeah.
What?
Okay, like maybe this is a little weird. Do you want to play the clip?
Billy, can you play the clip?
Billy, hit it.
Sometimes when I'm like exercising or trying to motivate myself, I play out these scenes in my head. So in these fantasies, I am a superhero and
Yes.
the ex-girlfriend has been captured by like some sort of bad guy, some sort of gang.
Right.
And they're holding everyone hostage.
Yeah, it went from
And,
one
like,
guy to a
they
gang.
attacked me earlier and they thought I was dead, but I'm not dead. So they bring the girl out in front of everyone. We're like, we're gonna fucking kill this girl. Then we're gonna kill all of you. And then I come onto the scene. I'm wearing like a leather cat suit or something like that.
Right.
I'm like hella hot in this fantasy. So I ride in on my motorcycle and I'm like,
Hey, hold on.
today,
Do
motherfucker.
you ride a motorcycle?
Yeah.
You do?
I jump off the bicycle.
In the fantasy, Hemda, she could do a Vespa at best.
This is the best me. I'm wearing the cat suit. I've been captured. They don't know, but I'm like, I'm coming back, motherfuckers. You underestimated me. She's tied up. There's a bad guy. I'm super skinny and really hot. Instagram is going. Please play the clip.
This is all while you're running.
I am doing this in my own brain. This is not like
She's doing it. She synchronizes it to music,
Yes.
so when the beat drops, she slices someone's throat.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. I need your playlist.
Right?
I need your running playlist. That's what we all learned. We're sharing playlists with Andrea.
it's like the final countdown, and it's like dun-dun-dun-dun, and I'm like, I'm gonna get you. Turn it up to 25 on the treadmill. You shouldn't have ever dumped me, Garrett. You motherfucker.
Everyone were like, we're gonna fucking kill this girl. Then we're gonna kill all of you. And then I come onto the scene. I'm wearing like a leather
fired.
suit or something like that. I'm like hella hot in this fantasy.
Yes.
So I ride in on my motorcycle and I'm like, not today, motherfucker.
Right?
And then I jump off the bicycle.
Okay.
I have like a sword.
It's a bicycle now.
And I like stab the main bad guy.
Right.
And everyone's like, oh my God, where did she come from? And he has a gun. So then I grab the gun from the
Right.
main guy and I give it to the ex-girlfriend. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to survive this, so protect yourself.
How helpless. It's
Everyone
amazing.
sees me do this. And then I grab my knives and then I face the like gang of guys.
Where were your knives?
Knives?
I keep him in the cat suit.
And also there's another guy who's standing in front of like crowds of people, but he has a bomb strapped to him.
A bomb?
People are watching this, but they can't help me because there's a guy with a bomb preventing them.
Who do you date?
So
Who
you're
is this ex
awake.
of yours?
You're conscious while
I'm
you're thinking.
making this happen
Okay,
in my
this
head. This is a
This
fantasy.
isn't a dream
This
that
is
she
a
can't
dream. This is a
control.
This is
fan- This is
insane.
real. It's so insane.
If this was a dream, this might be acceptable.
No, it's
but
not
you're,
a dream.
You're awake while you're thinking of this.
I'm awake, but they've also kidnapped another girl.
The ante is
So
up.
I go up to the guy with the bomb. I'm like, tell me where the girl.
Tell me where the girl. How good is this?
And he's like, I'll never tell you. I'm like, fuck you. And then I shoot him and I take the bomb and I
important.
ride with it on my motorcycle and then I throw it in the air and it explodes in the air. So I've saved everyone. So I go and I find the girls. And then meanwhile, everyone's like running out and been.
I feel like you're looking at me like I'm
oh my
crazy and I
God, what
don't
happened?
like it.
But everyone's safe, right? Then I come back and I'm like carrying the girls, like, I did my best. And then I put them on the ground and then I fall on the ground and then I die. And that's how it ends.
Thank you so much. I'll be here all week. Thank you so much. American hero Andrea Allen. I'll be here all week. Thank you very much, right? I'm kicking ass. I'm saving chicks. I'm throwing bombs into the air. And also getting very skinny during all of this. You should do this. And don't tell people you do it, though, because it's really fucking weird. And now all you know, and I can't take that back. You know what I mean? I can't take that back.
But it's also very effective, as you can see.
Right.
But in real life, Andrea tries to do capoeira, which is Brazilian dance
It's a Brazilian
fighting.
dance. You know what I mean? It's like Jenga. Wah,
She's
you
not
know what
like
I
a
mean?
martial artist.
You it's all working with me.
Was that Jackie Chan? What did we just see?
Don't be jealous of my martial arts abilities. When you get taken,
I need that video to slow that down. That was wow. Man, picture watching her on the elliptical when she's thinking all that.
Oh yeah,
What a mess that would be.
my face is so deeply
The
concentrated.
intensity.
Oh yeah. I'm turning the speed up, being like, I can defeat them if I hit the next level.
I do think it's very telling that you need to save your ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend.
It's very weird. Well, they're all.
Like you're in this ex-girlfriend club of mob. I don't know, surrounded by all these people with guns. Who was your Who is this guy? Garrett, are you here?
He's one of those Brooklyn guys. He's a musician. His ex-girlfriend was really hot. You know the type.
He did come to one of our shows once, and he brought a new girlfriend.
Right?
The knives came out.
Right? And I was
she
like,
was-
you don't know me, motherfucker! And then I threw the bomb.
And Andrea just started running in place. Nobody knew what was happening.
I actually think Andrea didn't say a single word to him that night.
Yeah, I'm sad inside. I'm very sad inside.
But that's why these are fantasies that you can't actually play out in real life, you know?
But what is the fantasy that she goes, whoa, she is better than me after all?
Yeah, they're all like, what a great person. And also, she's so hot. And also, I'm dead, which, like, who doesn't want that? You know what I mean? It's just a great way to go out.
I think the only thing missing from your story is that you cured cancer on the way.
Right, it's implied. It's implied.
Of course.
It's implied, you know?
Are you okay that the two of them got back together? Because that's a lot of trauma to go through.
Right. I think if they name their first kid after me, then I am okay.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What would they name them? Just Ninja?
Like, I don't know, like Andrea, something like more edgy version of my name. You know what I
A
mean?
sexier version.
Right?
Like Andy?
If when they have sex and they think about the sacrifice I made for them to be together, I'm okay. Should we move on to the next clip?
Yeah, I think it's me,
I think it is you.
because I got a little teaser.
Yeah, you
just
thought
then.
I was fucked up. Are you guys ready for this shit? Okay, let's play the clip, Billy.
Y'all ready for this?
We constantly joke about how Emily wants to fuck her brother.
I don't want to fuck my brother.
Right.
If he
The more you
wasn't
say
my
it,
brother,
the worse it sounds. You know what I mean?
He wasn't your brother.
if we weren't, if
Right.
we don't have that kind of relationship, obviously,
The
because he's my
sexual
brother,
one.
that's
Right, right, right.
disgusting. But
But if
if it was like a similar person,
in a different universe.
he wasn't my brother.
Aren't you dying to go to the gym now?
I mean, you got to think outside the box, right? You got to know what you look for in a man, and if it's your brother,
I mean, why wouldn't it be your brother? I mean, this is somebody that like cares about you, is always looking out for you,
And
like is a gentleman,
hot as fuck.
and is also good looking.
Right.
So if it was a similar
Right.
archetype,
Do you want me to dress up as your brother and we could do some weird?
you really think you could pull it off?
I'm sorry. I forgot how fuckable and charming your brother is.
So
Before anybody says anything,
Oh, shit!
before anybody says anything, I have to say,
Let's bring out your brother.
Hot or not? Hot or not?
Not only did she say that, she put it out. Like, this isn't her diary.
Yeah.
It's their own show.
sometimes I forget that it's not my diary. You know what I
Right.
mean? When I speak into a microphone, sometimes I forget that other people can
You're
hear
welcome.
it. This is me being vulnerable, guys. This is for you.
I could see it though. I could see like
Don't co-sign this.
like dude her.
Do not. Her family's in the audience. Like, let's.
Yeah, this is-
like this one.
I think my mom's here.
Well, she did it.
Listen, I don't. You made my brother
Right.
hot. No.
What am I supposed to do?
Can I just say,
Not fuck him. I mean, I can't imagine.
we've never gone there.
Right. But
I
if you
still don't
if
want to
You have to be clear about the fact that you've never gone there.
right.
You're not letting me talk. I still don't think that this is that crazy.
How?
Hear me out.
Do you guys think this is that crazy? Yes. Do I seem normal as fuck after this? Hell yes.
Do you not think that maybe you might look for in a mate some qualities
True, right.
that might be present in the relationship that you have between you and your
I
brother?
can't believe you're still talking.
Why are you?
Everybody says, oh, women, they end up marrying their
Nobody
mothers.
says this. Nobody says women end up marrying their brothers.
Father.
Yeah,
Father.
right.
Yes,
There's a-
and the no.
Who here?
Who just said father's totally different? Who just said
There's
that?
a brother fucker in the back of the room. She's been like, yeah, this whole time. Okay.
Who here had sex with their brother?
All right. Let's calm down. We marry our fathers and we fuck our brothers,
that's
right?
cute.
That's the thing. That's like how life works.
That's cute that you think you don't fuck the person you marry. You know what I mean?
You never
Wait,
fuck your okay.
your father is so ugly you'd never fuck him. So if he was hot,
Yes,
oh, your
that's the
brother.
question.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
right.
No offense to Papa.
Everybody calm down. This has gotten way out of hand. Okay. You understand what?
Go and hide.
Brother fucker.
All I'm saying is, for somebody to say, hey, women end up marrying their father is not that different from me being like, I might want to date someone who's like my brother.
Right, it is
Right.
a lot.
Yeah, it's very different. Yeah.
By the way, when people say women marry their fathers, they're not saying it like in a nice way.
Right.
They're like, look at the joke that you're repeating that
Yeah.
your mother did. She's not laughing anymore. Why do you think it's still funny?
Keith is criticizing us right now.
It's like nowadays, what can you say?
Right? But Keith's clip is next, and I don't know. Keith's might be the weirdest. If you think these were
If you met my sister, hey,
Yeah, I think we probably need to give a little bit of backstory.
Sure.
So,
Keith is a motherfucker.
yeah, Keith's a
But like not in the way that she's a brother fucker.
Yeah.
Like old school, like
Different
different way,
things.
different connotation. So you guys, very early on in Keith and the Girl history, you tested an alcohol distiller. Why is that funny?
You're gonna be so much more upset at this one, dude.
You know
You don't
this.
even know.
So they put cheap alcohol through an alcohol distiller, and they
It's like
tested
this
it
big.
to see if it made it taste like what's it called, top shelf.
Like Grey Goose. Like you put
Yeah.
a Georgie vodka in, and then you'd call
this
it Grey
is
Goose.
science. This sounds like science
Right.
to me. What are you, creationists? What are those people?
Yeah, this
What,
is
God
science.
people? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, perfectly reasonable scientific experiment until Keith took the experiment into his own hands. Billy, can you play the clip?
So I had this distiller,
All right.
and I'm gonna throw it out. But here's why I didn't. Because I was curious, because it
Spoiler
worked so
alert.
good. Could I distill urine? And so I pee in it, and
Oh, I just got nauseous.
I'm gonna, I pee a little. I didn't have much pee. I peed a little bit in a cup, and yellow, stinky, pee's disgusting.
No.
You don't think
Drink
about
water,
it when you're
Keith.
peeing day to day, because once it just like dumps. Once it hits the water, it's
gotta
amazing.
get to it. Just like, did I kiss you? Holy fuck.
So then,
we
They
were
used to
dating.
date also. Backstory.
so then I pee in the distiller and put in another cup to compare. And let me tell you something, clear like water. So
No.
clear and white, and absolutely no smell.
So did you decide to?
So I had to taste it. So I take the distilled urine, and I'm amazed about the smell, and I drink a little bit. Perfect.
And guess what we're all
in
drinking
no way
today?
did it taste gross
You didn't know.
at all.
Distilled pee.
Right. To know for sure, I had to compare it with the original urine.
Because it's a science experiment.
Right. And I smell that again, just gross as you'd imagine. And I go to take a little sip, and it is the grossest thing I've ever tasted.
Yeah, the skin disease thing is weird, especially because a lot of the stuff we do is in front of.
Go skip. Ah, you're the freak. You're the freak now. Science. Yeah, this is a science podcast. Incest, weird fantasies, making audience members upset. Welcome to the Hot Mess Comedy Hour.
What was wasn't there a movie with James Franco where he gets stuck in a cliff and he has to chew his own arm off?
Waterworld, yep.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
And he, I think at one point he does drink his own urine. I remember
Right.
people being like, ew. But Keith Malley did it just for science.
Right. But
he
And
still
I
has
think
his
for
arm.
that, he needs a round of applause.
We are making.
Yes.
Oh, they don't want to do it.
Yeah, they don't want to do it. I saw a lot of this.
Come on.
A lot of that.
You want to do it. That's urine you're drinking right now. Distilled.
By the way, everyone in the front row, because I can only see the front row pretty much in their expressions, they're all like this. and then they asked for a round of applause, and they were like,
All right, what's not in that clip is that earlier that day,
Oh, you think this is defendable?
a jellyfish stung the inside of my stomach.
Sure.
And that's the only way to stay alive. It was this distiller like this big, and you would take your cheap vodka, and then it would come out much better. And it worked, but your whole house ended up smelling like whatever booze it was. So I was going to throw it out, and I decided to give this a try to see how good it is. I put a 5-star review on the company's site. They took it right down. But I think it's amazing. And these distillers, they work, and I'm not pissing you.
You're not embarrassed at all, right? I mean, probably like right now in front of a room of people with a sign that says Keith drinks his own urine.
It is an odd thing that you had to type out.
I like that it's in front of us too, in case we miss it.
Right.
Those are your lines, Keith. Keith drinks his own urine.
Like, think of,
Oh yeah, it's like a cue card.
Yeah.
Right.
like like berries and things like this in the forest. How do we know we can eat them?
Right.
Because of heroes,
Right.
right? Everything had to be sampled. Everything.
Right.
We know you can't eat trees for a reason.
Brothers, how do you know you can't fuck them? You know what I mean? It's like
know
someone
until you
has to
try.
take the plunge to
don't
be
know
the
until you try.
forefather.
You know the show is called Hot Mess.
Right?
Anyway, if you have to,
Right.
drink your urine.
Right.
Get
Buy this distiller.
right.
Sponsored by.
Here's my question. Why did you need to test it against the original urine? Wouldn't you
Yeah.
know that urine would taste like urine?
Well, first of all, urine scientists out here who obviously would already know. No, I did not know. I would not know how urine tastes.
Maybe you just have the best tasting urine.
No, I don't. I saw that. I certainly do not.
Well, no, what I'm saying is...
But I have to compare how good the distiller did.
Right.
And it did very, very well.
Would
very
you say
well.
it was top shelf urine?
You could serve it up. I don't think I'm being ridiculous.
Okay, Hemda, you were dating Keith at this time.
I think we're out of time.
Sure.
Well, I don't want to tell you why we broke up, but
Were you like, I am dating and living with a maniac, or was this just par for the course?
oh, she was gone that day.
You know what? I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and
We only had one toothbrush.
if you could believe it, this isn't the worst thing he's ever done. He's like the other
I
one.
got a shit distiller.
The other one was cum cubes.
Oh, I forgot
That's
about
right.
cum
Listen to my
cubes.
show. Next clip.
Oh yeah, Keith.
Wait, can you talk about the cum cubes?
Yeah.
I was curious if the person I was...
Can we just say that Keith just recently quit drinking alcohol, and that's got to be something.
I only allow Sam Adams now into my body.
Oh, nice plug.
Yeah, that's good. Plug the brands. They're
Everybody
closing the
visit the beer
windows right now.
garden.
It's like you guys are stuck in here forever with us, and you're like, no, the pee drinkers. I didn't sign up for this. I just want to do a comedy thing.
Those are the sound barriers because they're like, we didn't. I'm sorry, the neighbors. I don't.
Yeah, they can't know.
They're yelling about pee and fucking brothers.
Yeah. So the cum cubes.
I wanted to see
Go ahead.
if a loved one
Like your brother.
would be able to taste cum if it was frozen in ice cubes. And guess what?
A loved one did not taste anything.
They can't.
No.
Now, how do we know that?
Heroes.
Science heroes.
Science.
Modern heroes. Do we have
my
any
God.
further questions in the audience? I feel like there's a lot of questions. Yes, there's a question here.
My husband's being comforted by people in
Right.
the audience.
He married you. I don't know. Like,
I
you
don't
know what
know
I
either.
mean?
How can you tell that the cum is fully frozen?
That's a very good question. How can you tell if the cum is fully frozen?
The ice is frozen. The ejaculate is in there, fairly solid. I'd have to assume it's as hard as it'll get.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. Good question.
Thank you.
Did you ejaculate directly into the ice cube?
Yes.
Oh, good question.
That's a great question.
I filled it up.
Such good questions.
I filled it up about halfway and then pleasured my body into said receptacle and then filled it up with more water.
Okay. We have a question here.
A dozen cubes. Oh, how many consumed? 3, I think.
Was it in her glass and was she drinking it while you said it on air?
Yes.
Yep.
To clarify, you filled it up partially with water,
Right.
then
believe so, yes.
ejaculate, and then water.
Yeah, probably.
So it was only it was 2/3 water.
Not to brag, but it was less.
It's like a parfait kind of, but with cum, right? Okay. Yeah. What?
Cum parfait.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. There was another question in the audience. Did you say the taste compromise? Yeah.
Yes. If you use water twice, there's a taste compromise.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
You're a real scientist in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to filter the water, but I already used the filter.
Okay, Billy, bring out the ice trays.
Well, it's a good-looking crowd. That's your fault.
I love how that's what got the you.
I love how they think that we might do that on stage.
Right.
Fucking TBS. They push it.
To answer your question from before, that's where we draw the line.
Right.
Okay, so Keith and Hemda used to be party entertainers for children's parties.
I don't even want to play this because they got so weirded out by the urine that this.
You know
is
what? We've
just
come this far.
Right.
We might as well
Yeah.
take them to the end of the journey.
The
As you can tell, we used to entertain children.
Yes.
I was Pocahontas, and white kids believed me. They asked me to touch my hair,
Can we hear
and I let them because it was greasy as fuck. Fuck you. Touch my hair.
Can we hear a couple bars of Pocahontas?
All right.
Okay, so they were party entertainers, and this was recorded after they entertained a party for mentally challenged children.
We did not know.
They were not warned ahead of time that the children would be mentally challenged or that they would have.
I feel like it's going so well, and we should just end it here.
Right? But it's like, why not go through the finish line? You know what I mean?
Hit it, Billy.
Hit it, Billy.
Yeah, the skin disease thing is weird, especially because a lot of the stuff we do is in front of hospitals for those,
Oh yeah, they're at hospitals. We're at hospitals, and you see the grossest things, and they want a flower on them.
Face
and I've
painting.
said this before. Can't you, as a parent, when you put your freaky kid down, go, "Don't worry, it's okay." That would be polite.
That's not contagious.
Those bumps are fun.
Want to hear something terrible?
No.
I was at this, and it must have been
I'm
like to
regretting
raise
this very
money
much.
for retarded kids. And then
It
there
was a
this
different
one-
time.
10 years ago.
It was a different time. It was a different time.
Making a face, and I'm
Go
like,
back, pause it, pause it, pause
oh,
it.
shit.
Pause.
It was a different time.
Now you say intellectual disability.
No,
For anyone who's not caught up.
Okay. No, you don't. That's right. No, you don't.
All right, what is the correct wording?
No, let's not.
Temda.
No. Okay, my point is that no one had told me yet. Don't say this word. And in Queens, when you grow up, no excuses.
No excuses.
Thank
right.
you. That's true.
This is why we're here to bring
That was
bring
bad.
these cum drinkers to justice, right? They need to be exposed for the villains that they were.
You know what? I'm glad this happened. I would like to publicly apologize.
It's Defend Your Clip. This must have been 2005, right?
This was like 1974.
Right.
This was just, in fact, that's my mother, and it's just, I took the accent out of her, but it's modern technology. You can do this. It's her. I know it. I wouldn't say anything like that. My mother would.
Right.
That's nice.
How?
Oh, I forgot it wasn't over.
Mm-hmm.
my God. But there weren't, and I thought we were just raising money for them. I didn't know that they would be there. So, he was like all fists up and like sort of get me out of here. And I thought he was kind of joking around with his mom. And I'm like, oh God.
I had a kid that kept their dopey tongue out, but you don't know. Like, are you allowed to say, put your tongue back in? So I'm trying to push the tongue in with the other end of my paintbrush when the mom's not looking. And then I drew a beautiful butterfly.
Is this where we lose you? Or
You know what? I want to fuck my brother now. Can I just want to erase this from your minds. I will do it right here, and that's what you'll remember, and then we could just move on with our lives.
In their defense, he painted a beautiful butterfly.
Right, he did paint a beautiful butterfly.
Multicolored
Multicolored?
butterfly.
Do you remember the color scheme?
Yeah, red and blue.
That's pretty good.
There was glitter.
How long did you do this how long did you face paint and do clowning for?
I did it for like 12 years. I was
And
so good. I was so. Do not allow this clip. I will do a party for every single one of your children.
Oh, no one wants you near their
And
children
show
now
you my
after that. No, I don't think anyone would let any of us near their children after this show,
Not only would Hemda like to make up for it and face paint your children, she doesn't mind your child's mental capabilities.
Yes.
Tell him.
I have a legitimate question.
Yes, your child is smarter than me. Yes. What's the next? Yes.
So, when you would work at these parties, was there no worry that the people would hear this thing that you put out into the internet, calling their kids retarded? Or otherwise?
We did worse to their kids. I threw some kid on the ground one time. Okay, let me tell you what he did first.
What did he do?
He was kicking me. He was kicking me and pushing me, and I deserved it, and that's why we're all here. Thank you.
Okay, in all honesty, 10 years ago, you guys have grown as people.
Yeah.
It was never okay.
It was never okay, but
Sure. A lot of this is not okay, you know what I mean?
most of it is not okay.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about like a 90% not okay? Are we 85% not okay?
85% is
85,
fair.
right? Okay.
Now that's a scientist.
I like you because you can party. Like, that we're crossing boundaries, but you're also like, you guys are fucking crazy.
But you also know, it's jokes.
Right.
You know? Anybody who is very offended, you can come talk to me after the show. I will offer you 1,000,000 apologies
Right.
and a Sam Adams.
Right? With ice cubes. You know what I'm saying? It already tastes like piss, you said? Are you sure that it's not in fact? Was it distilled? Did you see it getting distilled?
There's genuine fear on your face. You think we peed in your bottle? Anything is game, she
Anything
says.
is game at this point.
Well, which one is that? Is it the Rebel IPA? No, that's just how it tastes.
Yeah. Let's fucking...
Listen, IPAs for a lot of people, not for this girl.
Right. Well, who do you guys think is the worst out of all of us?
Is it the person that shits on the sponsors, or is it...
Should we do it?
Get the scientist. The scientist has to... Come on up.
Should
Noah.
we do... do you want to bring her up?
I don't know this. She seems to know.
No. Okay.
Who's the worst?
Who do you think is the worst? Yeah, okay.
The only male on the stage, of course, the only male.
Right, yeah. That's true.
I'm into that.
Fuck all men, Hot
Yeah.
Mess Comedy Hour. We're gonna kill Keith after the show and make him drink his own cum. It's a bitch, baby. Welcome to 2017.
I've read some things.
Yeah. Who do you
It's
think?
true, women are angels.
Yeah, except Hemda. I don't know about.
I'm the worst.
She thinks you're the worst.
Amen. Amen.
Who do you think is the worst?
The audience.
The audience is
That's right, for being so judgmental.
I feel like we should take a poll.
Okay, should we take a poll? Out of a
Wait,
round.
can I say something before we do the poll?
Sure. I'm sorry.
I'm being told right now I love Sam Adams Rebel IPA.
Yeah, I'm being told, yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying what I'm gonna backtrack. I think if we took any single person from this audience and played them the most controversial thing they've ever said,
That's where you're going with this?
defending it.
Right.
Okay? That's all I'm saying.
So now we're gonna go around the room and say the most controversial thing you've ever said.
And go.
Should we do a round of applause? Who thinks? I mean, I am so not the worst at it. You know what I mean? I'm like,
How is today a day that you're not the worst?
I know.
I'm always
Get
the
to
worst.
know this woman. This is ridiculous.
This is so great. This is so great. Who thinks by round of applause that I am the worst?
Can I wait?
Capawara!
Baby butt, where are you?
Capawara! Bombs. Andrea Allen, 2017. Boom. Defending women's rights. Not making people drink cum. Doing martial arts.
Hey.
Having confidence in myself and not fantasizing about my ex-boyfriend. Moving forward. Thank you.
That counts. That counts. Those claps count.
Oh, those
Yes,
count.
that counts.
What do you think she was really fantasizing about when she did all that?
About how great.
Cum cubes.
Food, did you say? Kung Fu, that was good, right?
Kung Fu.
You see that shit? Yeah.
Yeah, impressive.
Oh, I feel so good.
I'm just to take her down a notch. She used to be a big drunk, and she made fun of somebody who had crutches.
Okay. I didn't make fun of him. I tried
And
to.
then she walked away from him and said, "Whatever, you're crippled anyway."
Okay, no, this is okay. Okay.
Good morning.
I had them. Can't I just have
That's
a
your new
moment?
friend. That's your buddy.
I was trying to make out with him.
Oh. And he said no, so that's on him.
Where's the no excuses person?
He said no. You're correct. You are correct. He couldn't, thank you, hashtag hot mess indeed. He couldn't say no quickly enough because he had crutches.
There you are.
So he hit me with the crutches like a rebuttal. And
Thank you.
And I took it honorably and then said some weird shit because I had a drinking problem. You know. You want to fuck your brother. What? Sorry, what was that? All right. By round of applause, who thinks Emily is the worst? You're like not even close. How upset are you right now?
I'm just a bronze.
Just a little.
Just a little bit? I feel like you had fun though. Like you were like, I want to let loose.
Yeah, I'm laughing about it.
Yeah, comedy. All right. It's hard. We made you look so bad.
I hate you right now.
I'm so sorry.
We used to be friends.
I know.
We were like really cool. We just went camping together this
I'm
year.
so sorry. It was a good Shabbos. I can't tell if you love us or you hate us. I feel like you flip-flop in between. You don't even know. We're very polarizing figures.
We have that effect on people.
Right. All right. Who thinks Keith Malley is the worst? It was pretty good. White man. Bring down the patriarchy. Fucking cum cubes. You're despicable. Just kidding. We're friends. We really are.
-2 for having a penis.
-2 for having a penis. That's fair. That's very fair.
So fair.
It's very fair. But what if you come from that penis into ice cubes and you feed it to your girlfriend? Is that a minus? Okay.
I feel like
Right.
I feel like your math is a little off. We're scientists. We're not mathematicians.
Okay. Who thinks Hemda is the worst?
Horrible!
It's not even close. It's not even close.
Do we have to do it again? I don't remember.
We're gonna send this to your parents and your ex-wife.
Okay, so now we're gonna go around and do that one more time. Who's the worst? Just to recap, it went something like this: your ex-wife. Oh, I'm glad you can't find happiness.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for taking this journey with us.
You guys really went on the limb with some weird shit, and
You're
we
rock stars.
appreciate you. I hope that you had a good time. I sense that you feel different now than you did in the beginning, right? Right? No? Medium? Yes.
You know, it's you're not different. That's you might want to look into something. You're a little too close to what's happening up here.
Yeah, you guys are right. Guys are the worst.
Yeah. They are the worst.
Well, thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you very much for supporting
Thank you,
live
Keith and
comedy.
Hemda.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being open-minded.
Keith and Hemda, you were phenomenal guests. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Give it up for Keith and Hemda for being the worst people there